America, we are back for another episode of America Beautiful. We actually made it 2 weeks in a row. This is a huge shocking development. This is like breaking news in fantasy football. We've recorded 2 weeks in a row.
This is phenomenal. We got a whole new setup here, a great demo. We got great analysis to follow.
We're coming to you live from the greatest bar in America, my bar.
Joshua T.A. Hicks, the commish.
All right, the Giants and Panthers game is going on right now. Gary, go ahead and read off what happened last week.
What happened last week? We got King of the Castle defeating Below Me, which was surprising because I had no idea you would win.
I know you picked me to lose. Thanks.
I did. We also had Not the Bang beating Johnny Cashews, which was legit. That was a no-brainer. I mean, both teams kind of sucked.
Cole put up more than 70.
Exactly. That's definitely good. But we got the replacements too, who whooped on Churchbound. They whooped them big time. Victorious defeating me, blowing me out too, against Mr. Mojo Rising.
Yeah, I picked that.
I bet you did. Look at you. Rumpelstiltskins over the Bills 12. Bills 12 is 0-2.
From champ to chump as of now.
It is champ to chump. He's gonna relinquish that belt soon.
Yeah.
We got Green Bowl Packers defeating Huda Hula.
Wagner. Keep going.
Wagner is right. Multiple gorgasms against Jukies. He beat her as well. And we had the beatdown.
The beatdown of the week.
Yes.
His first beatdown ever. Suck My Peterson beating Team America by 55.88 points.
That is legit.
Huge. This is his first beatdown ever. I actually got a quote from him in the reaction about his beatdown. Quote, "I'd like to thank my family and friends and all my fans. And I also like to thank the man above, the commish. Because of him, all this is possible." Thank you, Greg.
That is legit. That is a legit way to go.
Alright, so we're going to put the standings up. Let's go ahead and read off the NFL schedule. What's going on right now?
Well, we got the Giants and Panthers, like you said, right now at 8:20. We got the Bucks against the Cowboys at 1 o'clock games on Sunday. Another 1 o'clock is Jags and Colts. Bills and Browns. Jets versus Dolphins. Chiefs against Saints. It's going to be a whopper. Bengals against the Skins. Rams against Bears. 49ers against the Vikings. And Lions and Titans. Going with our 4 o'clock games, we got the Falcons over the Chargers. Eagles and Cards. Steelers against the Raiders. Texans against the Broncos. And our 8 o'clock game for Sunday night is going to be Patriots and Ravens.
That should be a banger.
It's going to be a really good one. And I'm looking forward to Monday night's game. That's going to be the Packers against Seahawks.
I think that's going to be actually a good game. At first, like the beginning of the season, you're kind of like, but now you got Russell Wilson. I mean, the Packers, I think they're obviously a good team, but I think Seattle can hang with them.
They can, especially with their defense. They're definitely legit. If offense can pick it up, it can be a great game, a great scoring game. All
right, so let's go get into our matchups. We're going to read off who's playing who in our league. As we go on, we're also going to read off some guys that you should start in your leagues. First matchup, let's go ahead and start off with our guy in first place, Victorious, taking on Churchbound. I'm taking Victorious. Churchbound just has injuries. Ahmad Bradshaw out and Aaron Hernandez. That's two big swift kicks in the nuts right there to his team. So he's digging the bottom of the barrel. I also had Jonathan Stewart, who was supposed to start tonight. He's out. Ooh. So, and he has 5 Eagles. If the Eagles do good, he's going to do good. If the Eagles suck, he's going to suck. Another guy I kind of like, a very deep sleeper in your leagues, Emmanuel Sanders. I think he could do good against Oakland. But Victorious, man, he just got it. Robert Griffin, Julio Jones, Antonio Brown, Kevin Smith. Right now he's got Matt Forte starting. I don't see him starting Matt Forte. He picked up Darryl Richardson for St. Louis. I think he's going to start him. And like I said, Victorious has got too much for Churchbound with injuries.
Yeah, Victorious is sparking it, man. Yeah. He's definitely got 2 wins. He's the top dog in the whole league. So waiting to find out. All right,
well, what you got, brother?
Well, we got Huda Hulu against multiple gorgasms. That should be a fun little one. We got Drew Brees going against Andy Dalton. And I think Drew Brees is definitely going to blow out Kansas City.
It's going to be
a big game for him. Huda Hulu, he also has Brandon Marshall and Dwayne Bowe. If Dwayne Bowe can pick up that offense against New Orleans is always giving up points as well. But if they can do that, he can definitely put up some points. He's got Alfred Morris.
Big pickup,
especially on the draft. And also Kenny Britt, he can be surprising against Detroit. You never know what's going to happen there.
I like Detroit wide receivers and running backs. So, that game could end up in a shootout too.
Exactly, but if we go to multiple gorgasms, like you said, we had Andy Dalton. He's got Calvin Johnson and Demaryius Thomas. Two legit wide receivers.
Mhm.
I think he can put up points as well.
He's
With
got
that.
Decker too, doesn't he?
Yep.
He pretty much has the Denver Broncos, like Perry has the Eagles.
Exactly. But his running backs consist of Frank Gore and Reggie Bush, man. After last week,
Yeah.
both of them put up solid numbers. Very solid.
Yeah, solid 1-2 punch, especially for a league as deep as ours.
Exactly. But all in all, who do you think you're gonna go with?
I'm probably gonna take multiple gorgasms.
You're gonna think he's gonna be 3-0, eh?
Yeah, I gotta roll with it.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go with Huda Hulu. He's 0-2. I think he's still a win. He's still a win.
Okay. All right. So let's go ahead. Get our next one. We have Jukies going against the 0-2 Johnny Cashews. That's kind of like my last matchup. I just think Jukies has too much for Johnny Cashews. He does have Tom Brady and Brandon Lloyd, but I mean, the Patriots struggled against Arizona. They lost to Arizona last week, and now they're going against Baltimore's defense.
Exactly.
I mean, come on, man. What I do like about his team, which you guys should be starting in your leagues, Steve Smith against a banged-up Giants secondary, and Steven Jackson. Actually, scratch that. We're not starting that guy. He's kind of injured. Let's go ahead and go with D'Angelo Williams. I like him too against the Giants, who's kind of banged up. But I say, so his team, he's not going to win. I mean, Tony's bringing Matthew Stafford. Torrey Smith, I think, is due for a big game. Stevie Johnson, Michael Bush, Gronk, Larry Fitz. And she also has McCullough Shore on her bench. I don't think that she's going to start him, but you guys in your leagues need to start looking at him because this is his first NFL game coming in this weekend. So he has big things coming his way.
Right. Her team is looking hot compared to Johnny Cash.
Oh, yeah, definitely. So I'm taking Jukies to go 2-1. Johnny Cashews 0-3, bottom of the barrel.
Hey, I second that, man. I think she's gonna whoop him.
All right. Well, speaking of second that, we had a new guy last week.
We do.
Mr. Jared Shope. So this is his second showing. So we're gonna go to cut to him. He's gonna show us 2 matchups. Let's see what's up, Jared.
Hello, America. It's me, your outside influence, Jared Shope, coming at you here with 2 new matchups. First one we got up here is Not the Bang and Below Me. Not the Bang's got Andre Johnson, who's had kind of a slow start here lately, and also starting 2 offensive players on the same team, and Roddy White and Michael Turner. Now, Roddy White's been tearing it up, but Turner, getting a little of the sauce, been starting off slow this season. So look for that to be an interesting matchup. Below Me, starting Alshon Jeffries last week. 0 points. Looks to me like he's going to be moving DHB to his number 2 wide receiver and probably putting in Ryan Matthews or Pierre Garçon this year. Next up, King of the Castle, Team America. King of the Castle having Jamal Charles, who's really stunk it up for every fantasy owner this year and really needs Titus Young or Kendall Wright to step up so he can move CJ Spiller, who's just blown up with 10 yards a carry, into his number 2 running back spot. Team America having Jeremy Maclin, who's been a little beat up this week, so it's going to be interesting to see if he's able to play. And an interesting pick could be Andrew Hawkins, who's had plus 12 points in each of the first 2 games. So that's going to be an interesting pick. But for my winners this week, I got King of the Castle and Below Me.
Thanks, Jared, you succubus. Let's get back to our next matchup. That's you. Who do you got?
We got Green Bay Packers against Bills 12. And, I mean, this is going to be some matchup. I mean, Bills 12 has to win.
Yeah,
It definitely
he
does.
doesn't have to, but
I mean, it's kind of not a must-win, but he needs to pick it up. He needs a win under his belt right now.
Yeah.
But right now, he's got Matt Schaub, Marquise Colston, Mike Wallace, Sean McCoy, and DeMarco Murray.
I like DeMarco Murray this week going against Tampa Bay.
That's not a bad idea at all right there. But we're also looking at Green Bay Packers, who has Cam Newton, who's putting up numbers.
He's probably putting up points right now.
A.J. Green, Dez Bryant, MGD, and Trent Richardson.
Trent Richardson blew up last week. Let's see if he can do it again this week.
Let's hope so. I
Yeah.
mean, he's also putting Jason Witten in again, who's has not been stellar at all really this whole year. But who are you looking at?
I mean, Tampa Bay gave up 500 passing yards last week to the Giants. He's got Witten and Dez. So I think I'm going to get it to Green Bay Packers. I hate giving it to that maggot, but he's going to get it.
I would say so, but I wouldn't cut Tampa Bay short. That was the 4th quarter that they ended up giving over
True.
300 yards. But I think they'll be better this time. But I'm going to have to give it to the Green Bay Packers again.
All right, we're unanimous for once in a blue moon.
we are.
All right, let's go up. We got the replacements going up. Last week's giver of the beatdown of the week, Suck Mike Peterson. I think this will be a real good matchup.
This is going to be it. Probably the matchup of the week.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you on that. He's got, replacement's got Peyton. It's kind of a question mark. He threw all them picks last week. Vincent Jackson, I don't see him doing very well. He's got, the Cowboys secondary just took a huge step up, getting Brandon Carr, and Mo Claiborne. So, I mean, he's got that. He got Darren Sproles going to KC. I think he's going to put up so many points. I think they're just going to
be ridiculous.
Yeah. He's got AP going up at San Francisco's defense, but I feel like he's just getting the ball so much against San Fran. Malcolm Floyd with Brian Grimes out for Atlanta, I feel like he's going to get a lot of catches. So, he also has David Wilson on his bench. I don't know if he did anything for the show started, for the game started that's on right now, but he could have put David Wilson, and you guys, I don't know, probably too little too late now. But, so let's go to Suck My Peterson. I'm going to get Suck My Peterson win. I'm going to go ahead and do this because Matt Ryan, Victor Cruz, Reggie Wayne, Ray Rice, and Martellus Bennett.
I like that, especially Martellus Bennett right now.
I want to guarantee double digits. I want to guarantee double digits for all 5 of those players.
We haven't even seen what the game's like tonight, but I feel like Eli Manning is going to rely on him a lot.
Yeah, we're not even watching football right now, guys. We're giving you what you need to know.
Exactly.
We're trying.
Exactly.
We're trying.
Well, looking at the players you're giving out for both teams, I really think it might be Suck My Peterson. He might
going 2-1.
2-1.
When's the last time he had a winning record in our league?
It's been quite some time.
Ages, if you will. Ages.
Quite some time.
All right, well, we got one more matchup. We got to talk about yours.
You got mine. Let's hear it. Let's do this.
What's going? I don't know, man. You got.
What?
Whoa! What is going on?
What's happening here?
Do we have a power outage? What is happening? This is getting crazy. What is this?
What?
What is this?
Yeah!
Ladies
and
gentlemen!
Wow!
This is getting
America going wild!
What's up, fuckface?
Jay Gardner is back!
The grimiest.
My people, I've returned.
Jesus thumped up Christ, I tell you what.
Well, guys, I had to make a special appearance for the absolute maggot matchup of the week.
Oh my.
No doubt about it.
This is going to be sorry.
Well, guys, as you may remember, I'm not the best at picking matchups.
You're not
So
luckily picking your team.
Luckily, I've got one where there's no thought involved. I've got a decent team against Gary's team.
Oh,
No doubt about it. Mr. Mojo Rising. Oh, baby, light my fire. The fire's out, Gary. Guys, after 2 weeks, this league has already evolved into the haves and the have-nots.
You think
and
so?
Gary, my friend, you are the have-nots.
God, he loves to talk so much shit anytime he's on air. Let me see.
Let me justify it. Let me
see what you
justify
got
it.
there.
All right, Gary, you've got an ace in the hole. That's Arian Foster. But if you ask me, I think they might beat Denver down so badly. I think my boy Ben Tate's going to be getting in there and be getting some of the carries.
Just a little bit.
And your boy Hakeem Nicks. Oh, he was so
He's
good
out.
last week.
He's so out.
He's out. Now he's out. What are you going to do? Thankfully, you got him on your bench in time. The fantasy gods have smiled upon you, but they won't Sunday, my friend.
I'm a bright guy. I know
You are. You're a hell of a guy, let's be honest. But you're not a very good fantasy football manager. But guys, Gary did tell me earlier, he's like, whoa, last year I was 0-5 and I made the playoffs. Made the playoffs, like that's the big thing to do. You get your money back if you make the playoffs. No, Gary, you don't. You gotta win something to earn something.
God, the bang.
So guys,
Not the bang.
in my maggot matchup of the week, I'm picking Rumpelstiltskin
Of course you
to
would.
take this one, and I'm gonna say it's probably gonna be the beatdown.
Oh!
I'm gonna go out on a limb.
He's going out that far.
I am.
He's the beat down of the week.
He's coming back with a bang.
With oh, very nice.
Yeah,
very nice.
Yeah, that's very improv.
All right, guys, thanks. High five.
High five.
Get
High
out of
five.
here. You're such a mess.
High five. That concludes our show for this week. Good luck with all your fantasy matchups, and we will try to be back for 3 weeks in a row.